Hello everyone, our focus for this video is multiplication of fractions. What I am going to do is to show you how you multiply two fractions in 4 easy steps. Now, step 1, make sure any mixed numbers are converted to improper fractions. Step 2, multiply the numerators. Step 3, multiply the denominators. Step 4, write the fraction in simplest form. Example, here on the board I have these two fractions multiplying each other. One is a mixed number, so this is 1 3/4 times 2/5. Now remember, step 1 says make sure any mixed numbers are converted to improper fractions. So how do you convert this mixed number to improper fraction? You are going to take the denominator to multiply the whole number, and the result that you get, you add it to the numerator, right? So 4 times 1, that's 4, plus this 3, that's going to give us 7, so that's going to be 7/4, right? Multiply by your fraction here, which is 2/5. Step 2, multiply the numerators. So this is going to equal to 7 times 2 all over. Step 3, multiply the denominators. And the denominator is 4 and 5, so it's going to be 4 times 5, which is equal to 7 2's, that's 14, over 4 5's, that's 20. And your final step, write the fraction in simplest form. Is this fraction in simplest form? No. Here we have 14 and here we have 20. Both 14 and 20 can be divided by 2. So if you divide this numerator here by 2 and divide this denominator here by 2, you end up with 7/10. And now the fraction is in its simplest form, and that would be your final answer. Okay? So now to example 1. We have 1/2 times 3/5. Step 1, remember to convert any mixed number to improper fraction. There's no mixed number in this problem. So we're just going to move to step 2, which is to multiply the numerators. Then step 3, which is to multiply the denominators. And then step 4, which is to reduce the fraction if it can be reduced. So this is going to equal to 1 times 3, which is the numerator, all over 2 times 5, which is the denominator, which is equal to 1 times 3, that's us 3, and 2 times 5, that's us 10. Can 3/10 be reduced? No, so that is our final answer there. So example 2, we have 4/5 times 20. So note that 20 is the same thing as 20/1. Any whole number can be written as a fraction with a denominator of 1. So we're going to multiply the numerators. So this is going to be 4 times 20 over 5 times 1. 5 times 1. So 4 times 20, that's us 80. Over 5 ones, that's us 5. Now, can 5 go into 80? Yes, it can. So we can divide both numerator and denominator by 5. So we can divide both numerator and denominator by 5. Now, 5 divided by 5, that's going to leave us with just 1. 5 into 8, that's us 1, remain the 3. 5 into 30, that's just 6. So that's going to be 16/1, or just 16. Alright? So that's the answer there. Now to number 3. Number 3, we have 3 and 1/2 times 2 and 1/2. Now, we have mixed numbers here, so our first job is to convert all the mixed numbers to improper fraction. And you're going to take the denominator to multiply the whole number. The result that you get, you're going to add it to the numerator, right? So 2 times 3, that is 6, plus 1, that is 7. So that's going to be 7 over your original denominator, which is 2, times 2 times 2, that is 4, plus 1, that's 5 over 2. Now, what you're going to do is to multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So it's going to be 7 times 5 all over 2 times 2, which is equal to 7 5s, that's us 35, over 2 times 2, that's us 4. Can your answer be reduced? You can write your answer as a mixed number. So you can ask yourself, how many groups of 4 can you get out of 35? And that's going to be 8. So that's going to be 8 because 4 8 is 32, so 3 is going to left. So that's going to be your numerator over 4. So your answer as a mixed number is 8 3/4. Alright? Now to number 4, we have 3 over 8 times a mixed number which is 4 and 2 over 3. Now we're going to keep the first fraction, which is 3 over 8. We're going to convert this mixed number to improper fraction. So we're going to take the denominator to multiply the whole number. So 3 times 4, that's 12, plus 2, that's 14. And we put the 14 over our original denominator, which is 3. Right? Now, what we're going to do here, sometimes it is best to try to see if you can reduce the fraction before you multiply the numerator by the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. Now, you can reduce fraction vertically or diagonally, right? So here we have 3 here and we have 3 here. It means that 3 can go into 3 one time and 3 can go into this 3 one time. We have 8 here and we have 14. Both 8 and 14 can be divided by 2. So we're going to use 2 to reduce these numbers. So 2 into 14 goes 7 times and 2 into 8 goes 4 times. Now what we're left back with, our new fraction is now 1 over 4. So we're left back with 1 over 4 times 7 over 1 times 7 over 1. This fraction cannot be reduced any further. So what we're going to do is to just multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So 1 times 7, that's just 7. And 4 times 1, that's just 4. So our answer is 7 over 4 as an improper fraction. But as a mixed number, you could write it as, ask yourself, how many groups of 4 can you get out of 7? That's just going to be 1. How many is left? 3. So that's going to be the numerator, and you keep your original denominator of 4. Okay? And that's how you can do it. Alright? Now to our final example, which is number 5. We have 2 and 1 over 3 multiplied by 1 and 5 over 7. Now, step 1, we have mixed numbers. We need to convert each mixed numbers to improper fraction. So, 3 times 2, that's 6, plus 1, that's 7 over 3, times 7 times 1, that's 7, plus 5, that's 12, over 7. Now, here, again, it would be nice to just reduce this fraction before multiplying numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So 7 into 7, 1, and 7 into this 7 goes 1 time. 3 into 3 goes 1, and 3 into 12 goes 4 times. Now, the fraction that we're left back with is 1 over 1, so that's going to be 1 over 1 times 4 over 1. Now we can just simply multiply numerator by numerator. So 1 times 4, that gives us 4. all over 1 times 1, that's just 1. And 4 over 1 is just the same thing as 4. Alright? And that's it. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.